call. It's ahead.
So Andy, you've won the toss. What are you going to do?
Yeah, we're going to bowl first today.
You're going to bowl.
Slightly closer as Brendan Taylor makes his final appearance. Lovely moment there, getting a guard of honour from his teammates. The man with BT on his back, coming out to open the batting for Zimbabwe for the last time in his career. Wonderful.
Starting up, it hasn't been easy. Up front, can they survive? Well, it looks pretty good. You were out there earlier.
Thick Nick just past third slip for a welcome boundary. Out. Oh, and he's gone. That's the end of Brendan Taylor. And Little strikes for Ireland.
Oh, Taylor was hanging back here, and when it was pitched up, swung back in nicely. And I don't think he'll enjoy his last shot he's ever played in international cricket or in cricket. It's a good swipe. No feet. Beautiful. That is a great delivery. Wonderful piece of bowling. Goodness me. Oh, yes, that's good bowling. Left arm seam.
That's short and wide, and that's put away. Irvine will not miss out on that.
Well, this is what you're waiting for. All the hard work.
It's in the air. Cries to catch it, but that's going to go the distance. Lovely ball lifted into the mid-wicket. Cricket World Cup Super League. Reverse sweep, and that's nicely placed. And that's going to run all the way to the boundary for 4. So very profitable over so far. And the first slip. That's a nice shot, pushed into the covers, and that's going to run all the way to the boundary. That's perfect timing from Craig Irvine, even with a slowish out. Oh, that's flipped over Tucker's head, and that's going to run to the boundary. And Simmy's. Oh, that's in the air, and that's going to go for the maximum 2. That's gone straight over Andy McBride's head. So this is the Zimbabwean innings.
Well, this is the length that we were speaking about earlier, John. Just gets 2.
For 2, Getgate to continue to Irvine, and Irvine pops it over his head, and that's 6 runs, and the runs are starting.
Since the first power play ended.
That's in the air, that should be out. Easy catch of Paul Sterling, straight down his throat, high on the bat, and Ireland needed that.
But not if he bowls that length. He's not quick enough to bowl that length. This pitch isn't quick enough to bowl that length. And got him.
That's absolutely brilliant from Andy McBride, pushing that through a little bit quicker. Williams looking to work him away on the offside.
Just slid on straight, take the top of off stump. Beautifully bowled, misjudged in length. McBride, he does a great.
Has started again.
Oh, he wants width. Irvine got a long hop from him early on as well, I think, to get himself off the mark, and here he's got another one.
Cry of keeper. Yeah! Is he gone? I think that's going to be very close, that one. They'll certainly go upstairs for that. And the Irish look very confident. They got their man on. He's way out. Good metre shy. That's good work by Tucker.
That was an edge, but it's a thick one. It goes past the waiting hands of Paul Sterling, and unfortunately for Andy McBride.
Paul Sterling has just moved himself a little wider there at first slip, and that's whipped away, and that's a second consecutive boundary for Zimbabwe, and a welcome one's gained. Bowled him straight through the gap, and another wicket falls, and Ryan Burrell, the man brought in as the only replacement today.
Pulling around the wicket, Simi Singh. Ryan Burrell eyes it up. It just continues on with the arm. He was counting on some turn, kept it maybe a little.
Big appeal, and he's swinging across the line. And our umpire Alan Neil unmoved.
There's enough with the no ball. Quite flat. You can see he goes deep. You can sit him right in front, and in fact I think he might be in trouble. It's not quite going to bounce over the stumps. They usually say over the knee roll and you're okay, but that's on the front foot. This is on the back foot. It's a different situation, and it's hitting in line. You can see why umpire Alan Neil gave it not out, but he's going to...
Oh, it's a big nick and that's out. Oh, Paul Reynolds is claiming not out, and we can hear a huge nick up here, so I'd say with two over or two... well, the Ultra Edges will show this. It looks like there it's missing the outside of the bat. And we shall see. Oh, a little nick inside edge, and that's out. Has to change his mind, and the 9th wicket is down.
And that will be a real pleasure for Ireland. Simi Singh dismissing Angarava, and that's a huge for 131, the end of the 34th over, and that will be hugely disappointing from their point of view. Craig Irvine, no one got going in any shape or form. Irvine was exquisite throughout, 57 from 60.
It really has been Irish bowlers who have really dominated the proceedings.
Yes, they certainly did. Side.
Well, first ball, leg buys, 4 runs, and Ireland are off the mark. Nice little punch shot through the offside. Fielder manages to slide and keep it in play.
And that is classic Paul Stirling. Doesn't bother square the wicket, just... And that's cracked back with a square to his aerial. Burrow might have felt he had a chance, but it...
Paul Stirling is really getting after Jongwei as he deposits the ball over the side screen for a monster.
Fire. And Stirling pumps the bowler over his head. 1 bounce into the ropes, 4. In fact, it's gone all the way. 1 equally as good.
Yeah, aired 2 full and
Up and over the top from Stirling. That's got to go for 4. He just loves it on the offside. Give him a bit. With this rain around, and we've had a lot of afternoon, that's out. Well, he was hoping to rotate the strike, as you say, but on the up from William Porterfield, straight into the wicket. A big appeal, and out, Paul Stirling. Gone for 29. Will they review this?
Well, he's already referred it, and I think it's a...
Stay. It's missing.
Stirling survives it to 2.
That's another good shot as well through the covers. That should roll all the way to the boundary. And after a few anxious moments for Andy Balbirnie and early in his innings, he's just starting to look beside the commentary box. Has a look at the skies, and that's a good shot. And that's 4 runs square of the wicket for Balbirnie, and they're moving inexorably closer to the total there that we've had for the last while. That'll end the 16th over. Good shot from the captain.
Wow. Simply, that's the only way I can describe that.
And let's have a look at this again. That is beautiful from Paul Stirling, and it has rocketed to the boundary. 1 bounce for 4. And that's even more vintage. Oh, and that's gone high up in the air. Musarabani's under it, and he takes the catch comfortably. And Paul Stirling is gone for an excellent 43.
Delivery, wanted to swivel on it. In the end, he got 2.
And that's great work from Balbirnie, just really swiveling, helping it on its way.
Interesting talking to the young man. Meanwhile, Ireland pick up 4 more runs.
And that's a cracking shot from Balbirnie.
This time, Balbirnie has a sweep, gets a top edge, and manages to get 4 runs for his team. And he's gone. Just like that. Just had a moment of I'm not really sure what, but he's managed to chip it straight.
Just lean back on this shot, push the hands at it, and an easy catch for Ryan Braw returning from the Dauphine's end. Too short and pumped away from Harry Tector. Lifted over mid-wicket. Beautiful bounce.
And there it is, the moment for the young man. Harry Tector guides his team to victory, and Ireland level the series here at Stormont. What a wonderful performance by them today. They were brilliant with the ball and definitely were up to the task. Yes, an emotional moment for Brendan Taylor. He calls it a day on his wonderful career for Zimbabwe.
Last couple of days in a great series. And that's how we... Nazar Mbani, very impressive, 1 for 13, 2 maidens there as well. Irvine, the captain, making 57. Ireland in reply, making 118 for 3. Paul Sterling top scored on 40.
But still, a nigga never quit. Cause when I'm on the stage, I know this shit will be a hit. They kill hip-hop, so now it's time we resurrect it. Exhume it from the ground and raise the pillars and erect it. Deflect any forces that come and try and topulate it, and show them how it's meant to be, the way we operate it. Hip-hop, it will never be the same. Never, never, never be the same. Hip-hop, it will never be the same. Never, never, never be the same. Hip-hop, it will never be the same. Never, never, never be the same. Give props to those that deserve respect, to those that lay the map to the prospect, to those that froze critics as hip-hop rose with the rhymes of the pros. They rocked out the shows. I wish lots of shame to those acting lame, dissing veterans like without them they would have a game. And even though we know the game will never be the same, it remains the truth. Old school forever rule. I hit this and dismiss the self-styled critics. They need to sit